ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. And what we have here is simple of fuck around and find out. And unfortunately, for this individual, this woman here, she found out. And it doesn't seem to be in your great favor. See, this is what happens when you advocate for these certain things, for advocate for certain freedom of speech, these leftists, and you get your just desserts. It's kind of hilarious on how that works. But without further ado, my friends, we're going to be going over this. We have this here. DC waitress fired after claiming she would refuse to serve Trump admin officials. A Washington, D.C. restaurant has fired a waitress after she stated she would refuse to serve individuals associated with President-elect Donald Trump's administration. Susanna Van Roy, who worked at Boucher's Salon on Capitol Hill, made the comment in an interview with Washingtonian. Van Roy said that she would refuse to serve any person in office who I know of as being a ex-trafficker or trying to deport millions of people. It's not, oh, we hate Republicans. It's that this person has moral convictions that are strongly opposed to mine, and I don't feel comfortable serving them, she added. No, that's because you hate Republicans. Because if they're on your side, you serve them. If they're Republicans, you don't serve them. You definitely hate Republicans. And that is discrimination. So, hello to the discrimination court. Now, we have this here. Her comments were part of a broader report exploring potential resistance in D.C. to officials in the upcoming Trump administration, drawing parallels to incidents during Trump's first term, such as when Sarah Huckabee Sanders was kicked out of a Virginia restaurant. Well, what we have here as well is that people were a lot more motivated the first time around to do those kinds of shows of passion. This time around, there's a kind of a sense of defeat and acceptance, Van Roy continued. But I hope that people still do stand up to this administration and tell them their thoughts on their misbehavior. See, that's where you're wrong. You can criticize people, you can, criticize people, talk about them, and stuff like that. But when you actively start denying them service or anything of the sort, because of their political values or because of their gender or what have you, that's when you start putting in discrimination in the courtyard, right? That's where we have an issue with it. And I don't think it's going to go too well. It won't go too well for individuals. By the way, guys, don't listen to this lady's advice. Firsthand, it might be a good idea to not do that, because if you do, then you'll have a whole bunch of other issues coming your way. And this young woman has, apparently. According to a report by Fox News, Van Roy's LinkedIn page, which has since been deleted, reportedly listed her responsibilities at Boucher's Salon, such as messaging strategies, managing events for political figures, and developing relationships with influencers. She also worked as an organizer for Democrat Beto O'Rourke's unsuccessful 2022 gubernatorial campaign. Boucher's Salon responded quickly to Van Roy's comments, calling them reprehensible. In a statement to Fox News, the restaurant confirmed she had been fired for violating the zero-tolerance policy on discrimination. Got him! Got him! It's like, what did you expect was going to happen, lady? Were you expect to, not be punished for the things that you say, not for the things that you do? It's really crazy on how these leftists think. Oh, it's not discrimination. No, it is discrimination. You're just an idiot. The business also clarified that she was a part-time server and not a manager. Recent comments made by a member of staff who had an authority to speak on behalf of our entire restaurant have been quite rightly flagged as inappropriate, hostile, intolerant, and unacceptable. This staff member does not speak for us as a restaurant, the restaurant said in a statement on Thursday. After the inauguration in January, we will begin serving our fourth administration as a neighborhood restaurant on Capitol Hill, open to all and welcoming to all. We have always been a safe space for all. Everyone, especially anyone who feels prejudged or misunderstood, will always find friendly service and a sympathetic ear at Boucher's Salon. Again, we deeply apologize for the comments made by a member of staff. They are not representative of our restaurant and do not fully reflect how we operate as a business and how proud we are to be gathering police on Capitol Hill. The restaurant issued a follow-up statement Friday calling Van Roy's behavior unforgivable It also revealed that Van Roy had accused the business's social media accounts without permission to post her views. Not only do Ms. Van Roy's comments clearly violate our zero tolerance policy on discrimination, but her decision to sign into our social media accounts in the middle of the night to post her own rhetoric and wildly offensive responses to comments is a third breach of conduct and protocol. Now, this could be the company trying to save face here, because obviously, you know, she said she was a manager, so they could be trying to save face like, we already have our manager, she hacked into our account, which could be possible, but I don't know about that one. She has no authority to speak on our behalf, and her comments do not reflect the positions of over 20 other people who make up our staff. The statement from Friday read, "For these reasons, as well as the sheer dismay and disgust we feel at her unforgivable behavior, Ms. Van Roy has been dismissed immediately. Our staff and families, many of whom are personally offended by Ms. Van Roy's comments about them, are still reeling from what Ms. Van Roy said and did, and we as a restaurant are simply horrified to be associated with the base prejudice." Yeah, well, that's what you get for being an idiot. That's what you get for being an idiot. And we have some more of this as well, guys, because I think what everybody needs to start understanding here is the complete insanity of it all. So we have this here for protected traits in the DC Human Rights Act. So we'll just go here. So we'll just prop this up. Now, this is not in a PDF type format, but we have this for you all to see. So, what this is that protected traits under the DC Human Rights Act: age, 18 years of age or older, color, skin pigmentation, including various of skin pigmentation, credit information, disability, family responsibilities, family status, gender identity and expression, genetic information, homeless status, marital status, matriculation, national origin, personal appearance, place of residence or business, political affiliation, the state of belonging to or endorsing any political party, which she violated right here, my friends, and race, religion, sealed eviction record, sex, sexual orientation, source of income, status as a victim of a family member of a victim of domestic violence, a sexual offense, or stalking, status as a victim of an intra-family offense, etc., etc. So, yeah, she violated one of those rules, and she violated for discrimination. So she was fired. Perhaps you should be careful in what you say, right? Like, threatening people or attacking people, not the move. Probably don't do it. Probably a very stupid idea to do so. You don't have freedom of speech if you're trying to threaten people. I mean, it kind of goes out the window when you go and do that. And then, discriminating against people is a big no-no in this country. So you should probably, not do that. So, yeah, guys, it looks like she got her just desserts. She got what she deserved. And, consequences. F around and find out. Alright, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted, because it's algorithmic disease, the social media.